Little Women is a novel written by Louisa May Alcott that has a lot of renditions along the time that it's been written, but the one that we will be performing is the musical version.
Is a musical about the four March sisters, Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy, and their struggles as sisters and as a family during a Civil War era.
It's a story about the four March sisters, Jo, Meg, Beth, and Amy, and basically just like their life.
Is a story about a group of sisters, four sisters that love each other deeply, and the second to oldest sister, Jo, wants to become a world-renowned writer, and so she writes these little stories and books for people, and she tries to get them published and it never works out. So she goes through life with her sisters as they all grow up. She works harder to become a world-renowned writer. Meg, the oldest sister, tries to find true love. The second to youngest sister, Beth, ends up passing away of fever, which was very common during the Civil War. And then the youngest sister, Amy, tries to follow up with society and be as cool as her older sisters.
Is a musical about the four March sisters, and it's like a coming-of-age story of them during the Civil War era.
So I play the role as Laurie's grandfather, Mr. Lawrence, and I love this role because I get to play the piano on stage, which is really fun for me.
I play Amy in Little Women, and I love the amazing contrast between her character throughout the whole show. She starts off as this young, whiny little 13-year-old and ends as this really sophisticated young woman.
I play Professor John Brooke, who is Laurie's tutor. My favorite part about the show is probably the music. It's all really fun.
I play Jo. I love who Jo is. I love Jo's character so much. I read the book at a young age, and I watched the movie whenever it came out in 2019, and I just love the story of Little Women, and I love Jo so much. She's super ambitious, she's really creative, and she doesn't follow social norms. You know, women were supposed to wear dresses, women's only purpose was to get married and have kids, while Jo wanted to be able to write books and wear pants and not wear makeup and not go to balls and all of this kind of stuff that women weren't allowed to do. And I love that about Jo. I love how she was unique and different from the rest of society.
I play Beth in Little Women. She's one of the younger sisters, and she's very sweet, and she has a great friendship with Jo, which I really like.
Really? Yes. Okay. You can see Little Women on the 18th and 20th of November.